Today's video was just gonna be, well, I already put up the dog video. I guess this will be a second video you get for today. You'll get a vlog, this vlog, just a one taker, and then the amazing Dobermans. But just got home from the Y, showered and clean. I was in the pool for like 2.5 hours. My left knee kept being a yacht today, man. Because sometimes I'll feel pressure building and building and building, and then I can't really bend my knee, and then it has to pop. And the one time I had to go to the edge of the pool and hold, and I almost had a tear in my eye. I'm like, okay, come on, knee, pop, 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 pop. You gotta pop, you gotta pop. And the lifeguard Pearl, she goes, are you okay? I'm like, it needs to pop, Pearl. And she knows what I'm talking about. And then I'm like, okay, oh, okay, there. I did that a couple times a day, but one really bad time. But it was nice to get in the pool, working out. Here's something I bought at the fair the other day that I didn't show you. I got a poop pen because, well, you know, poop is my life. And he looks so happy. So he's just gonna live here on my desk. Maybe I'll stick him right up here. He can stare at me every day when I do paperwork. And I'm there. Now I have poop staring at me. They had ones with eyeballs like that, or they had ones with hearts for eyes. I'm like, I want the eyeballs. I don't want little heart eyes staring at me. And yeah, I bought that and that catnip for the cat. But the other night, like a week or so ago, I got an email from Crocs. You know, I love the Crocs, can't help it. I have my my multicolored sugar skull candy clogs on right now. I wear them all over. And so it's like, if you take the survey, you'll get so much off a pair of shoes. I'm like, well, I'll take the survey and ask you what you think of this print, what you think of the price, blah, blah, blah. It took a very short amount of time, and then it gave me like 25% off any pair of shoes. And I just went to see what there was available. I got a pair of black, but these are regular shoes. Look at them. With the soft, my dad looked at these, he goes, I like the insides of those, because he doesn't like the regular clog crops, because Crocs, I call them crops, because he doesn't like the bumps inside, but these are like smooth inside, like regular shoes. He goes, I should have you order me a pair of those. But last night I ordered him a pair of just plain black 13 men's. I paid full price, but I don't care. He doesn't ask for very many things that he would say, I wish and I know there's no way he could go buy them himself, so he'll have black ones to slip on his feet. I haven't worn them out yet because I just got these like 2 days ago. He was going out to get the mail after we pulled in the driveway. He goes, you got some more Crocs, didn't you? And I saw the green bag in his hand. I'm like, maybe I might have. But yeah, these are nice. I like them. But we'll just sit these right here on the desk. Then yesterday, I got a call from his captain of the boat he's going to be on for his fishing trip next Friday. His name's Tim, really nice guy, and told us what marina he's at, and what slip he's in, and what his boat's name is. And so yeah, yesterday after I talked to him, I told Dad, I said, let's take a ride, let's go. Okay, there are little holes in the sides of these, so the water can get in there. I thought there weren't holes, but there are 2 holes right there. I said, so let's just take a ride up there, see where it's at, so you know how to get there and you're not confused next week at 5 o'clock in the morning, because he's got to leave here about 5 a.m. So we pull in the marina. There was a kid, a teenager, picking up stuff in the yard, and I'm like, hey, can I ask you a question? He's like, sure. I said, do you know, he's going to come out on the fishing trip next Friday, and he's going to be on a boat called Priorities. He goes, Priorities is just 2 slips down from our boat. Come on. So we drive, and he walks next to us, and we go back and back and back and around, and there's a pool back there. I didn't even know there was a pool. There's 2 ladies in it. And then we went around. I'm like, dude, if I had known we were going to he goes, it is the very last end of the slips. I said, you could have just jumped in the van. He goes, no, it's all good. And we get back there, and he goes, So this boat here is ours, had the black tarp on it, and then there was another one, and then the white one was priority. So Dad knows right where to go. Talked to the kid, was really nice. He goes, yeah, we're doing it too. We're taking our boat out. So I'll see you guys on Friday. I said, you won't see me, but you will see him. And one of Dad's friends got on his boat with him, Odie. Because I asked him, the captain, when he called, I said, can I ask a question? Do you have a passenger on your boat named Ralph? And I said his last name, and he goes, no. I said, do you have one named Richard Odie? And he goes, I do have that person. Odie's not his real last name, that's just a nickname. I said, okay, that's one of my dad's friends, so he'll be happy that he's on a boat with somebody he knows too. So then Dad immediately had to call Odie and say, hey, I hear we're on the same boat. And so as we're leaving, I said, Shane, jump in, we'll take you back where we found you. And he was telling us about all the different boats, and he moved up here from Florida, and he misses going out fishing out in the ocean, deep sea fishing. Really good kid, really nice kid. He works out in the yard cleaning stuff up. And so we're pulling out, and Dad's like, I'm so glad we took a ride up here. I would have never found this place by myself. He said, I would have been so confused. But now he knows right where to go. He's like, I should have Odie meet me somewhere close by so he can follow me there. Captain Tim said the only thing he needs to bring with him is make sure he has his fishing license. Because he said, does he have a fishing license? I'm like, yes. Bring that, and if he wants some kind of beverage, bring a little cooler with some. Dad said he's going to take like a bottle of water and a couple teas. And then they're all supposed to be at the boat by 6. Dad will get there early because that's how he rolls. And then they head out probably about like 6:15, 6:30, and then they fish until about noon, and then all the boats meet out just by the end of the lighthouse, and then they have a parade of boats coming in. I guess the fire department leads them in and shoots water, and people wave at them and put flags and stuff for all the veterans. So, and then they go and have a dinner at Allegiant, and they do awards for who caught the biggest fish, and they have door prizes, and they feed them, and so it's a nice thing they're doing for the veterans. So Dad's excited. He's excited to go. He said, I had a dream about that darn fishing trip last night. He was telling me this earlier today. Their boat had like a big dance hall in the bottom, and like the captain had his big giant bedroom. I'm like, Dad, I can guarantee you, that's not how the boat's gonna be. So, and we have a veterinarian's appointment for Heidi on Monday afternoon to talk over things on what they think. So we'll see how that goes. What else is happening? I don't know. Tomorrow might be a fair day again. Did I tell you that? I told you that, right? Right. I can't remember. My body just feels like Jello right now. It's like bleh. Bleh. Oh, I got out of the pool and I immediately got my phone out of the purse. I was in the dressing room, still in my dripping bathing suit, because I wanted to check messages to see if I'd gotten one from Shannon, and I had one. Her grandbaby had been very stubborn on trying to reveal on whether it was a male or female, because this is the third scan. Did you ever try 2 other tries before this one? And she was very stubborn. I was team girl, and I want it. So that's awesome. A little girl. Well, they are a house full of women, so she'll fit right in. Got my medicine, my thyroid medicine yesterday. This right here is $180 in my little grubby paws. But it's for 3 months, so I only have about 6 left in my other bottle. So I called on Thursday? Called called last week, and they didn't have it. One, they didn't have enough of 30 milligrams to fill my prescription for 3 months, and they didn't have any of the 120. This is 120, yeah. So she's like, we're not gonna get it until like Monday or so. I said, that's fine. I don't need it till the end of next week. I have enough to keep me. I always make sure, because I know most times you guys have to order this in because you don't have this handy all the time. Because this is not Synthroid. This is Armour Thyroid, which is a more natural medicine. That's why it costs so much, because insurance does not pay for any of it. But I tried Synthroid, and me and Synthroid did not get along. So I asked my doctor, can I try Armour? And luckily I had a doctor who was, because some doctors don't want to do the more natural route, and they don't want to prescribe you a natural medicine, you know, for some reason. But she's like, if we're going to do it, we're going to change now before you get too far into the Synthroid thing. I'm like, I want to change. So, and I've liked my Armour. I will admit, sometimes I get really bad about taking it though. Birth control, 6 o'clock every night. Boom, boom, boom. Thyroid, if I did it at the same time, birth control, but the problem is, you can't have it after you eat. Sometimes I have my birth control after I eat. So I'm like, well, I'll take it later. But then I fall asleep and I wake up in the morning going, dang it, I didn't take the pill. I need to get one of those divided little pill boxes to sit next to my bed. So when I wake up, I immediately take my pills. I just gotta get one. I have to put that on my shopping list. I love these shoes. They're so pretty. So pretty. Alright. What are you guys doing for your weekend? It's already Friday. Can you believe it? This week went fast. Fast. Oh, I went full out on arm exercises in the pool today, and my shoulders did pretty well. I never had any like or anything in my shoulder area. And I even did a few things like just more difficult just to see. They held up pretty well. So I was happy to not feel any pain in my shoulders for the moment. Okay. That's about all I got now. I need to put on socks and chill. I think Dad leaves in about, that clock needs batteries. He leaves in a couple hours. What time is it? The phone doesn't tell me what time it is. Does it? No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. It's 4:43. So he'll leave in about an hour because he wants to leave a little early because he wants to stop at Larry's and get our fair passes so we can go to the fair tomorrow. Because Larry used them yesterday because it was pedal pull, kids tractor pedal pull thing, and Little John was in it. Avery was in it. I don't know how well Avery did, but I saw a picture of him. And yes, I gotta roll. I will talk with you all later.